Hello, guys, and welcome back to the second episode of Rivalry Weekend. As you can see here, we have the 76ers going up against the Celtics, but it's not your normal 76ers and it's not your normal Celtics as you can see here. The starting lineups consist of Allen Iverson, Hershey Hawkins, Julius Erving, Billy Cunningham, Wilt Chamberlain for the 76ers, and for the Celtics, Isaiah Thomas, the junior, John Havlicek, Larry Bird, Kevin Garnett, and Bill Russell, and crazy benches. Now, I'm going to be controlling the Philadelphia 76ers, and I'm not really sure if I'm going to win this yet or not. The 76ers they have a really good team. Two best players are Billy Cunningham and Wilt Chamberlain, and then you have Allen Iverson and all them. But I don't know, the Celtics are really good. And there you can see the starting lineups again. And let's get ready for tip-off. It's going to be Bill Russell versus Wilt Chamberlain and for the tip-off. There you can see John Havlicek. And in the link in the description below, I'm going to show you guys something. Give me a second and I can remember what it's called. And yes, just to show you, I am playing on All-Star difficulty. And it is called, in the description, I'm going to tell you guys the name of my legendary roster. And why are you going to do that, Wilt Chamberlain? It is Legends plus Prime in progress. And it's actually really good. I made it myself. And Isaiah Thomas just crossed over Allen Iverson, but Iverson recovers. And why? Oh, okay, that was stupid. Skip ahead a little bit, and we're making stupid mistakes already. Thomas. He's going to call for the screen, but it was dude didn't actually screen for him. Now he's actually screening for him. Iverson gets stuck on the screen. Thomas steps back. Thomas gets the first points of the game. Gets whatever. Iverson come on, Billy. Why are you gonna throw the ball in like that? Iverson takes it up. Iverson hits the mid-range jumper to get his team going. And skip ahead a little bit. Larry Bird missing a three. Chamberlain up to Julius Erving. Erving. Hall of Fame posterizer badge. That's all you need to know right there. And he dunks all up on Larry Bird. Or Havlicek. Not really sure which one that was. Wouldn't pay no attention. But what a great play from John Erving. Julius Erving. And I saw a lot of people commenting on Jay Canada's videos. I watch him a lot, and he is a great YouTuber. People were saying that they wanted to see a series, IT4-1. They're wanting to see a series where Jay Canada did all-time teams against each other. And what I'm thinking is, so that I could put my own spin on it, not have copyright strike or anything like that. Collins in the corner, he's going to hit it. So I won't have to get a copyright strike or anything like that. I will make it where it's a tournament. And I will choose one team. And then I have to play against the lowest over. I have to start with the 30th by playing the 30th ranked team and then go down to the first, blah, blah, blah. You guys know how tournament works. Embiid there with a good dunk. And this video, the voiceover should be good. Oh, what a great block right there. Steve Mix trying to bring the ball up the floor. Backups are now subbed in. Collins, not going to make that one. Embiid is fouled. Skip ahead a little bit. 15-14 now after Embiid makes those two free throws. Eric Snow, before the quarter ends, gets the steal and perfect release layup from Eric Snow. He's not exactly somebody who you see scoring a lot in games. Back when he was with the 76ers, he was more of a defensive player, and he was good at getting assists. We'll just dribble out the clock there. No need to do anything stupid. And you can see some of the highlights here from the first quarter. That dunk by Julius Erving, that was probably the best thing. There's a nice shot by Larry Bird. And now we're in the second quarter. Eric Snow coming out. He gets another steal. He's going to do whatever that was. They passes it over. Embiid recovers, passes over to Collins, and Mutombo with the board. He'll get fouled. He makes both free throws, makes it 19-14. About 20 seconds into the second quarter. And Embiid, no help defense down low. Ray Allen gets to the hoop for an easy bucket. Embiid ahead of the pack, and he will get his 6th point of the game. He's going to pass it up to Iguodala. Oh my gosh. What a play from Iguodala. There's a block. I think that was Embiid. Iguodala, is he going to do it again? Yes, he does it again. Iguodala. 2 back-to-back posterizers. Yes, I did skip ahead a little bit, but what I meant by back-to-back was neither team had scored, and he got 2 posterizers in a row. And Billy Cunningham, Hall of Famer doing the work, gets inside, gets the bucket. Larry Bird, skip ahead a little bit. He'll be hitting the shot. Skip ahead a little bit more. Philadelphia now only up by 6. Bird, backdoor cut. And he got blocked, but it still went in. How is that even possible? Come on, 2K. Fix your game. Now Iverson with the ball. Passes it over. Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain finishes down low with the dunk. Only a 5-point game now. Boston's leading a little bit of a comeback here. Cunningham almost with the steal. Hawkins does get the steal, though. He's going to pass it up to Chamberlain in the corner. Chamberlain passes it over to Cunningham. Cunningham, nice work by the 2 big men. That gives Cunningham 5 points on the game. Iverson. Going to be playing defense on, I believe that's Casey Jones. Casey Jones, if you don't know him, it was just a good point guard after Bob Cousy retired for the Celtics. Just a good playmaker. That's about it, though. Anton Walker tries to get something going. He's going to miss. Mix with a rebound. He takes the ball up the floor again. Gets it over to Iverson. Iverson in the corner for Hawkins. Can't connect. That'll be halftime for us, guys. And here, I'm not going to show any of the pregame or postgame or halftime show except for this and the stats. And then at the end, the Jordan player of the game. So, and here you guys can see. Pretty much just been dunks and 3-pointers for Philadelphia, second quarter. Bird hit a 3. Then one of Iguodala's dunks. The second Iguodala dunk, because they both look very identical because he did the same thing both times. And at halftime, the 76ers are dominating the Celtics in every category except for steals. Both teams have 4. Hershey Hawkins, he's a decent perimeter defender. He's better at getting steals than actually just playing defense. Anton Walker, I believe that is. No, that's Kevin Garnett. Never mind. Going to have it down low. Garnett going to try to get a little quick mid-range jumper. Can't connect. Chamberlain passes it over to Hawkins. And Hawkins passes it to Iverson. And let's see what happens here. Iverson calls for a screen with Billy Cunningham. Cunningham passes it over to Hawkins, and Hawkins hits the 3, makes it a 10-point game. Skip ahead a little bit. Boston scored once more. And Iverson, little pick and roll action with Chamberlain and Julius Erving. I believe he has a D- 3-point rating. Just hit a 3. So that's something we're not going to see much. Iverson playing defense on Thomas. And as you hear me call him earlier, IT4, because he's supposed to be king of the fourth quarter. He kind of stole the YouTuber's name, but get that out of here. Chamberlain with a rejection, but Russell will get the offensive rebound. But this time Chamberlain gets the defensive rebound. Erving up ahead. He can't miss that, and he just missed it. Skip ahead a little bit more. Now an 11-point game. Iverson, good release, perfect release actually, on the lay-in. Iverson playing defense. He's got 4 points and 2 assists and a rebound. And now he's got a steal. He's going to dump it over to Irving. Irving over to Chamberlain, who gets the and one. Makes it a 15-point game. And I'm going to be honest with you guys right now. Brad Stevens over there fussing with the refs. In real life, I don't think that the all-time 76ers would have a chance with the all-time Celtics. Maybe it's the difficulty that I'm playing on. Maybe I'm just actually pretty good at the game. Cutback door. Oh, I was trying to hit Hawkins, but Wilt Chamberlain gets another and one. That's just a disclaimer. I do think that the all-time Celtics are definitely better than the all-time 76ers. In case you think that I'm trying to like make fun of the Celtics or something by beating them by while I'm beating them by so much. And the 76ers aren't even actually one of the best teams on the roster. And this is rivalry weekend, and I did look it up why it is a rivalry. And it said back in the 60s, the Wilt Chamberlain Philadelphia era, him versus Bill Russell was a big deal. And then back in the 80s with Larry Bird, Julius Erving, Moses Malone, Steve Mix. Every time I play with this all-time Sixers team, Steve Mix always hits a three in the corner. Normally he hits 2 or 3 corner threes. But in this game, I believe he only hit 1. And in the 80s, the Bird versus Dr. J and Moses Malone. Now, Moses Malone isn't on this team. I haven't had time to make him on the roster yet. And here's some third quarter highlights for you guys. Sam Jones, another good player from the 60s for the Celtics after Bob Cousy retired. And in the early 2000s, Allen Iverson versus Paul Pierce rivalry. Quick pass over to Cunningham in the corner. Cunningham will drive in, step back, passes it out to Holiday. Holiday, nothing to do except for put up the shot, and Russell with the rebound. Passes it over to Pierce, who passes it to Thomas. Fourth quarter has begun now. Yes, I've talked about pretty much everything except for the game, but I'm just trying to explain it to y'all why this was a rivalry and why I have a YouTube channel and he just runs straight out of bounds for some reason. Just kidding about that last part. And if you are a stat junkie, as I called you guys in the last episode, skip to maybe about 3 minutes left in the video, and you can see that Billy Cunningham, I know for sure he has a D- 3-point rating, and he's going to hit that, and then he gets the quick assist to Wilt Chamberlain. Cunningham and Chamberlain are two of my favorite big men to play with on this game. Cunningham, because every once in a while he can step out and shoot 3. He's got a couple dribble moves. He drives to the basket good. Don't miss many layups. Don't miss many shots. And Chamberlain is like one of the best big men on the game. Get it out to Larry Bird. Larry Bird, I'm pretty sure I think he only hit them 2 threes. So that's the 2 threes that Larry Bird gave us in this game. Hershey Hawkins has it. Calls for the screen. I believe that's Mutombo. No, that's Wilt Chamberlain. Over to Irving. Irving drives. Irving, and they'll call goaltending on Bill Russell. Not so sure if that was a glitch or goaltending, but either way. And then Irving with the foul on Bird. And then Irving has the ball and another foul. And then watch this next part that's about to happen. 2K is hating on Julius Erving. Makes him do 2 wrong things. And then he does that. Doesn't even touch the ball, gets the steal. But 2K was hating on him 3 seconds ago. I mean, come on, 2K. Fix your game. Iverson has it. Iverson kicks it out. Doug Collins can't connect. Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham, I believe, got blocked on that one. Isaiah Thomas drives in, kicks it over to Russell, and rejected by Wilt Chamberlain. That's the second or third rejection for him. Allen Iverson almost lost the ball. Cunningham open again in the corner. Cunningham pops it, and now he has 11 points to go along with 2 rebounds and 2 assists. Iverson gets the steal. Bird knocks that out of his hands, but it's still going to be 76ers ball. With 22 seconds left, the 76ers are up by 16. Kyle Korver. Wide open 3. I'm trying to let him score, but he's going to miss that one. And Korver trailing. Korver. And he missed every opportunity he had to make a shot in the game. I think he may have been the only person that didn't score. And 76ers come out of here with a very comfortable 14-point win over the all-time Boston Celtics. And here is your player of the game. Wilt Chamberlain. 14 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Getting steals, 2K glitch plays, blocks. There's a block party, a dunk party, everything. Rejection party. Wait, oh. Well, that was stupid considering I just called it a block party and said rejection party. He was getting and ones, assists, I mean everything. And now we're here with the stats. Chamberlain led the team with 14. Cunningham came in second with 11. Embiid third with 8. And then Irving with 7. Iverson with 4, but he took on the role of a real point guard, also adding on 6 assists. Iguodala had 4 on the 2 dunks. Hawkins had 3 on the open 3. Collins had 3. Mix had 3 on that corner 3 he took. Mutombo had 2. Snow had 2. Holiday had 2. And as I said earlier, Korver was the only one who didn't score. Chamberlain also led the team in rebounds. Steve Mix coming in second with 4. And yes, I was right about if you're a stat junkie, skip to about 3 minutes left. And as I was saying earlier, Allen Iverson taking on the role of point guard. He got 6 assists. A lot of people had steals. Holiday, Snow, and Iverson were the ones with the most. And Mutombo and Embiid both had 1 block, and Chamberlain had 2. Mutombo, Billy Cunningham, and Joel Embiid had all had offensive rebounds. And Embiid and Chamberlain led the team with 3 dunks. Now I'm going to show you the Celtics. Larry Bird and Isaiah Thomas led their team, and then everybody else just pretty much had 4 points. Kevin McHale was doing some funny stuff out there. Russell led the team with rebounds. K.C. Jones led the team in assists. A bunch of people had 1 steal. Garnett was the only one who had a block. Heinsohn and Russell, only ones with offensive boards, and Russell and Bird, only ones with dunks. Highlight time. And here we are. First, I'm going to show you highlights of Billy Cunningham. And he hit the 2 threes, both corners. Next, it's going to be highlights of Andre Iguodala. It'll be the 2 dunks. 1, 2, bang, bang. Next, Dr. J. Hit that 1 3. Then get rejected and rewarded for it. And then dunking on Larry Bird. And to finish out this video, guys, here is the team comparison. The 76ers shot 12% higher in field goal percentage than the Celtics. made 2 more threes. Actually had 2 less free throws, but they went 100%, and the Celtics missed 1. So please subscribe and leave a like. All support helps, and I'll see you guys next time.